Bryan Mbeumo has made an encouraging start to his Manchester United career since joining from Brentford for £60 million and a price tag that a lot of people found quite sceptical, regardless of the reputation that he brought with him. For United fans, he was probably not the obvious marquee name that people dreamed of when Ruben Amorim walked through the door at Old Trafford. But anyone that has watched him closely in the Premier League before this move knew that Mbuemo was far more than just a steady wide man. He is a player with game-changing potential. Now, in his early appearances, he has already shown glimpses of potential to be a transformative figure in United's attack in that 3-4-3 Ruben Amorim system. Despite debuting in a 1-0 loss to Arsenal, he's shown a real ability as a transitional threat and flashes of quality in tight spaces. Mbuemo quickly found his footing. He scored his first goal for the club in the EFL Cup draw against Grimsby, although he did go on and miss the decisive penalty in the 12-11 shootout loss. He then netted his first Premier League goal for United in that win over Burnley at Old Trafford. Finish that reminded supporters why the club paid so much money for him. That strike, which sealed him United's post-match Man of the Match award, was not just about the goal itself, but also the relentless energy and determination that he brought to the attack. Alongside Matheus Cunha, Mbuemo has added a dynamism that was missing from United's attack, a Premier League proven dynamism. His inclusion has made that front three look sharper, more mobile, more threatening as United spring forward in transition. Now, Mbuemo's attributes make him a standout attacking talent. Left-footed winger, he thrives on the right-hand side. He combines clinical finishing, 23.53% shot conversion rate in the Premier League last season, which was the third best behind only Mo Salah and Alexander Isak, hence the comparisons. He combines that with relentless pressing and work rate. Defensively, he's actually a nightmare for opponents. He had 32 ball recoveries in the opposition third last season, ranking him third in the league. Proof that he is not just a flair player, but one that thrives with the dirty work as well. Going forward, he is direct. He has got exceptional ball carrying ability. He led the Premier League in goals scored from carries over 5 metres last season. 9 goals came from such efforts. That stat alone shows why Ruben Amorim was desperate to bring him in. United needed somebody that could break lines with the ball at his feet and create chaos in broken play. That versatility is another asset. While primarily a right winger, he can operate as a right side number 10 or even as a central striker in a two-man front line. In possession, he ranks highly for pass on ball value, OBV, alongside Mo Salah, again, and Bruno Fernandes, meaning that he consistently moves the ball into dangerous zones. He's got clever movement. He drifts in between the fullback and the centre half. He makes diagonal sprints into the half space. He ghosts into the box for rebounds. You have a player that is both a scorer and a creator. He's got real subtle body feints, half-yard shifts, and ability to generate shot with no backlift, which I absolutely adore. It makes him dangerous in tight situations. Now, the thumbnail is deliberately provocative. The Mo Salah comparison. It's not a lazy comparison. It stems because stylistically the similarities are there, as are the hard numbers. Like Salah, Mbuemo is a left-footed right winger that loves to cut inside. He loves to attack angles. He punishes teams from minimal space. They share a relentless attacking mentality. They press aggressively. They've got a determination in duels which makes them seem like they've got no right to win the ball, but they often do. Last season, Mbuemo scored 20 Premier League goals. He was only behind Mo Salah, Erling Haaland, and Alexander Isak, who scored more. That's elite company. He did, however, massively outperform his non-penalty expected goals by 7.6, which raises the question, is he genuinely clinical, or did he have one of those purple patch seasons where everything went in and it's hard to repeat? Fans will also notice the similarities in mentality. Salah's ruthless, single-minded and obsessed with the goal contributions that he makes. Mbuemo, while probably not at that world-class level yet, seems like he's cut from a similar cloth. He scraps for every half chance. He wriggles out of tight areas. He's always looking to bend the game towards himself. And there are differences. Salah's raw output in shots taken, in dribbles attempted, in touches inside the box, they absolutely dwarf Mbuemo's. Mbuemo leads heavily on penalties. 5 of his 20 goals came from the spot. and set plays for his creative numbers. To truly reach Mo Salah's level, he's going to have to generate a lot more open play threat on a lot more of a consistent basis. And while the Salah comparison dominates this headline and this video, Mbuemo has also shown glimpses of other players as well. His body shape and his running style, the cutting in from the right-hand side, they kind of remind me a little bit of Arjen Robben. The ability to play multiple roles along the front three, that drifting into central zones from the wing. There's a little bit of Wayne Rooney, Diogo Jota. I think that pressing intensity probably shows a bit more of a hint of Carlos Tevez or even a Sadio Mane. Constantly buzzing around defenders and never really allowing them a second apiece. What separates him from those names, though, is efficiency. He does not waste a lot of chances. Every dribble, every carry, every press seems like it's got a genuine purpose to it. And that makes him fit into Amorim's quite structured, choreographed attacking scheme. For United, Mbuemo offers us a profile that we've lacked for a long time. Antony didn't have any end product, struggled with the physicality. Sancho didn't impose himself ever on a game. Greenwood's exit left a void that we didn't fill. Mbuemo has brought presence, aggression, and goals. He also fits into the tactical vision of Ruben Amorim in the 3-4-3. Those wide forwards, not really traditional wingers, and they're not really inside forwards, not really second strikers. They're sort of this inverted threat that can become all of those things and none of those things. They're also the defenders, first defenders, and the first line of the press out of possession. Mbuemo is able to tick both of those boxes. He provides depth, he provides running at defenders, he provides width by holding his position when needed, security by pressing high. In big games, that dual responsibility is going to become invaluable. We might see it at Anfield. We might see it at the Etihad next week. He repeatedly broke forward in transition against Arsenal, even in defeat, showing glimpses of how United might hurt the top sides on the break, something that we've had a lot of joy with the likes of Marcus Rashford when we've gone to the Etihad. Against Burnley, the clinical finishing from a cutback, showing that it can be the difference in matches that we're expected to dominate. So is he Mo Salah 2.0? Or is stylistically that comparison a little bit off? Well, both are left-footed, right-sided forwards that have an obsession with goals, pressing, and a knack for finding space that doesn't seem to exist. But Mbuemo's got a long way to go in terms of carving out his own identity and numbers. He doesn't really have Salah's decade-long track record of goal scoring, of hitting the sheer numbers that Mo Salah has unfortunately gone on and hit. Doesn't dominate games in the same way. But what he does have is a platform of United, of a manager that definitely believes in him. And it'd be nice to see someone that has got the potential to hit that trajectory, combining clinical finishing with intense pressing and elite ball carrying, adaptability. And then United might have our own version of Mo Salah. Hopefully one that takes us to a title after a long period without one. Whether he's capable of sustaining that threat, whether he's capable of matching the longevity that we've seen out of Mo Salah, which is genuinely impressive, we have no idea. But for now, it looks like a signing that could genuinely define Ruben Amorim's early tenure. And if he does, well, that 65 million might end up looking like a bargain. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know which player you would like me to look at next. I'll see you in the next one. Laters. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.